All right, guys, let's talk a little about Snapchat. Let's talk a little bit about Twitter. Let's talk a little bit about Google. Let's talk a little bit about Facebook. And let's talk a little bit about advertisement in general and slowdown in growth that a lot of these companies really enjoyed during the pandemic. And now the whole tech sector is, let's put the brakes on. So Elon Musk and Tesla brings up the entire tech sector. And today, Elon Musk is old news, and now you have Snapchat, and now you have Twitter, with everybody anticipating earnings on Tuesday and Wednesday from Alphabet, parent company of Google, and of course, Meta. So Snapchat has a $16 billion market cap. They're down 84% for the year. They're down 38% just for today. The 52-week high was enjoyed at $83, and the 52-week low is just a smidget above $10, where we're trading right now. Quarter two earnings only rose 13%, and this is the lowest that they have risen since they are a publicly traded company. They're saying there is an increased competition for advertising dollar, which means people are spending less and less. Companies are spending less and less for advertisement. We see this as YouTubers. We see this as social media influencers, if you want to call us this. None of this is financial advice, purely entertainment and educational purposes only. They said that they're going to be slowing down hiring. Now, what other companies are slowing down hiring? Tesla, Microsoft, Netflix, Twitter, Apple, Meta. Tons and tons of mega corporations are slowing down hiring. You would never see this before. Interestingly enough, one company that is not slowing down hiring and one company that is increasing hiring and expanding its teams, both the commercial and government products, is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Guys, stop playing with me. Palantir is a freaking monster. They just hired the Undersecretary of the United States Air Force, former Undersecretary of the United States Air Force, and they just made a huge commercial hire, which I'll make a video about this later. Anyways, this is not about Palantir, although Palantir is the shit. Not the stinky shit, but that dope shit. Guys, I hope you appreciate these type of videos, man. I could be swimming. I could be enjoying some ceviche, but I'm making videos for you guys because honestly, I love you guys, right? The worst part is there's no guidance. So Snapchat says, hey, we have no idea what's going to happen in the future. Their earnings was 1.11 billion. Their expected earnings was 1.14 billion. Their earnings was 0.02 a share. They expected was 0.05 a share. Guys, so you have two types of earnings. You have the top and the bottom. The top is the revenue, while the bottom is earnings per share. Earnings per share doesn't really mean anything. It's just a vanity number, but it is what it is. Yeah, the no guidance, that's the scary part. So now the whole tech sector is like, yo, what the heck is going to happen after Snapchat? Because Snapchat didn't do so good, which means that probably Meta is not going to do so good. And Meta from Facebook and Alphabet, which is Google's parent company, because both of them rely heavily on advertisement. More Facebook than Google. Google has tons and tons of different aspects to its business, but advertising is a huge, huge part of it. Now, Twitter, the advertising sector grew 2% in quarter two, while in quarter one it grew 23%. Twitter is holding up a lot stronger than Snapchat, and I have a feeling that one of the reasons is because of the lawsuit with Elon Musk, because if they win, they're going to get bought out anyways, right? So that's why I think they're not doing as bad. Their revenue was 1.18 billion versus expected 1.32 billion, and they had 8 cents a share for the earnings per share. I'm sorry, versus 14 cents expected, and their revenue is actually down 1% year over year. Doesn't look too good. Now, as I said, next week we have Alphabet, we have Meta, and we also have Pinterest. So the way things are looking is this. All of these mega huge corporations, they rely on advertising. Earlier today, I said that the affiliates program for Coinbase shut down as well. We see FTX, which is taking away all of their affiliate marketing as well. Sorry for my mic. I'm sorry, guys. And it's just showing you that the economy is in trouble. But I want to tell you something about the economy. The economy is a very interesting thing. The economy is elastic, right? It's not so rigid. And the information that we're getting right now is always a lagging indicator. Always a lagging indicator. For example, if we get bad numbers in quarter three as well, it's possible that quarter four we're going to get good numbers because the quarter three, at the end of quarter three already, it's starting to ramp up. This is the way the economy works. Everything is lagging. CPI report, 30 days lagging. GDP report, 1 to 3 months lagging. Everything is lagging. Guys, what's going to happen in the future? We really don't know. This is the scoop. This is why the market is down right now because of Snapchat, because of Twitter. And they're just assuming that Google is going to be down. They're assuming that Meta is going to be down. Pinterest, it's not as big. It's not really a big deal. And just advertising in general is down. And advertising is huge businesses for these mega corporations. It's very, very interesting. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla in the future is going to have advertising on their Tesla screens. I wouldn't be surprised if they're also going to take some type of advertising in the future. Guys, I hope you like these type of updates. This is my view, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is gorgeous. No? Oh, man. I can't wait to go get some fresh ceviche. You guys like ceviche down there? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think is happening with the economy. I think this was all expected. And yeah, YouTubers are also making a lot less money. We rely on YouTube AdSense and we see that our numbers are going down, right? There's a certain number and all YouTubers will say the same thing, including the bigger ones like me, Kevin, Graham, Stefan, Jeremy, Andre. All of them are going to say the same thing, that their numbers are going down because advertisers are just paying less. So people thought the reason why advertisers are paying less is because they're trying to save up money so that they use more, so they spend more money in advertisement at the end of the year for holidays like Christmas and New Year's and Hanukkah and things like that. But nobody knows if that's going to happen. The interesting thing is Twitter, the user base grew, and Snapchat, the user base grew. And I'm pretty sure YouTube's user base grew as well. So now it comes to a thing of it's not enough to just grow your user base. You have to figure out a way to monetize that user base. So YouTube does a really good job, right? YouTube is just one sector of Google. But YouTube, they charge for YouTube Premium, so they're monetizing their user base. And the people that don't pay for YouTube Premium, they're giving them ads, regular ads. From who? From huge mega corporations. Also, anybody that gives a super chat, anybody that gives a thank you, anybody that gives a donation, YouTube takes 30% of everything. It's actually a really genius strategy for YouTube, and I'm not hating on them. They make it happen so that we could do YouTube full-time or part-time, whatever. But Twitter has a big problem. Twitter does not know how to monetize, and Snapchat has an issue with monetization as well because they 100% rely basically on the advertisers, right? Twitter has Twitter Blue, but it doesn't really bring in a lot of money. So this is one of the things that Elon Musk was talking about. Elon Musk was like, listen, I'm going to buy Twitter, and I'm going to figure out a way to monetize them. And I honestly think he would have figured out a better way to monetize Twitter because it has, over 300 million users, and they should be bringing in a ton more money. Guys, the economy definitely is not doing good. However, everything is lagging. Just want you guys to remember that word, lagging indicators. The economy is elastic. It's not rigid. Guys, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe. Have a great day.